Okay, chat. Folks, welcome one, welcome all, welcome to the stream. I hope it's good. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. My entire PC froze. Literally the entire thing. Entire PC froze. Jay, how do we sound? We sound okay? Jay, how do we sound? We sound okay? Yeah. Wait 1 second. Alright. I'll rock with that. That sounds better. Okay. Motherfucker. Dude, my stream, well, not my stream, my entire PC froze. Like, literally the entire thing froze. And I'm not sure why. There's a solid chance we don't stream today. I'm just letting that be known now. TikTok stream got shut down for no reason, which I really got to look into as to why that keeps happening. But it got shut down, and then I restarted TikTok stream, we're good, and then my entire PC freezes altogether. I don't have the patience for that today. I'm too damn tired for that. I'm too damn tired for tech issues. Mr. Clean. Yep, that's me. That's me. That's good. Alright, anywho, folks, welcome. Kevin, if you happen to be watching, thank you for subscribing. I missed it earlier, and then the computer froze. So I literally just had to force restart the computer and everything. Hopefully everything's good now, and we don't have any issues. I'm telling you right now, if we have another issue, I'm calling it. We're done. I'll do this tomorrow. That's just letting it be known now. But folks, thanks for tuning back in, or tuning in if you're just tuning in for the first time. Thanks for being here. I apologize. I don't know what the hell's going on. We're gonna... Hopefully everything's good, though, and we're good. Anywho, let's get back to practice. Why is my audio super quiet? My audio is so quiet. Is it just me? It's just me. It was my headset. Alright. Hey, there we go. Finally hit an apex. Whew. Almost lost the back end there. Hey, we're back. Yep, we're back. My entire computer froze. Literally the entire thing. Oh, we're good. We're back. Thanks for coming back. Deep. Yep, and then dumped it. Oh boy. Okay. We'll get there. We'll get there, chat. We'll get there. This is why we practice. As I said, like before the stream crash, I've put like very little time into the reverse layouts, and in a lot of ways, it's like I'm learning it all for the first time.
Okay,
so.
Test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Just kind of putting the practice time in and see if we can find a rhythm and get comfortable. It's really all I need to try to do. Normally I would just return to the garage here, but I kind of want to... I don't want to practice... Oh, Jesus Christ. I kind of want to practice boxing, because, I haven't done like an actual in-lap around here yet. Something on my setup's creaking a lot. My pedals. I'm gonna have to look into that as well, along with everything else. This is the most expensive sport. It's up there. I don't know if it's most expensive, but it's definitely up there. It's definitely up there. Football might be more expensive, to be honest. Either version, American or European. I'd say European, but obviously it's played elsewhere. Y'all know what I mean. Too tired, man. All right, we did that. Let's skip ahead a little bit here. We'll do the qualifying pace, and then after that, I might put in a couple more practice laps, just, you know, outside of a program, on the hard tires, just to try to get a little bit more comfortable.
Standing by.
Oh, I'm so tired, chat. So tired. Was up super early this morning, and I'm beat. I'm exhausted. Inside. One thing I've noticed with this reverse layout, there's a lot of spots where, you know, mentally you try to take it the same way you would going around normally, but obviously it's a completely different approach. But there's a lot of spots where it's very easy, very, very easy to lose the back end. So I think short shifting, especially, you know, during the race where it's going to be raining, is going to be key. I think it's going to play a big factor. Trying to give myself a gap there. And Gabe Pierce should make contact with Hayes at Silverstone. Oh, we're past that. Oh, we're kind of getting held up by Behrman here. No, too much carving. Too much carving. How do you get your name that? Huh? How did you name that? Oh, if you're talking about the HUD. It's an overlay mod that you can find on Race Department. Or Overtake. Welcome back, thanks. Gotta get a name soon. So you can recognize me? Yeah, fair. Because I don't know what to call you. I want to get F125, but my worry is it feeling arcadey. Honestly, it's not bad. It's really not that bad. Like, it's not the most realistic thing in the world, but it's not bad. Yeah, no problem. Really held up by Behrman here, so this program's a waste at this point, but it is what it is.
Okay, that's the test over, but I'm afraid we did.
Somehow, even with getting held up, I wouldn't be last.
Get what we needed. We're gonna have to run it again.
So I'll take it. I'll take it. I assumed that's who you were. I figured. But, yeah. I get the special display. It's an overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. ZANDVORT backwards? Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. It's my my first backwards race experience, and we're struggling here so far. I think part of it's because I'm sleep deprived. I'm running on like 2.5 hours of sleep, but part of it's also because I'm ass. So there is that. There's you know there's a couple factors. I'm gonna put a couple more laps in, and then. Oh, excuse me. I'll kind of get on with things. I might do that qualifying program again. Just to do it.
Okay, guys.
What AI level is this? 105. 105. Appreciate everybody tuning in, by the way. Whether you're watching along on, you know, Kick, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. I mentioned this at the top of the stream. We have officially reached partner status on YouTube. So just want to give a quick shout out to each and every one of you who, you know, watch over there and follow along, and sub, and comment, chat, and all that stuff. Because without y'all, it obviously doesn't happen. So I do greatly appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you. Once we get done with the stream, I'll go through and I'll, you know, actually make, you know, emotes and badges and all that fun jazz. But I appreciate y'all. Play my difficulty at 97, soon getting into the 100. Nice. Nice. Just staring at chat. Okay. Alright, let's just rewind that. Nice. This is gonna be a long race, chat. I can already tell. I've had to use the flashback button so many times already. This is gonna be a long one. I'm doing okay, Freighter. How are you? How are you? Or Raider? Probably FNAF Raider. I got it. I understand your name now. I'm doing okay, man. How are you? Nope. Too much.
Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Pushing a little too hard. This is why we're practice, chat. My goal is to practice enough to where I can get comfortable and not really have to use any flashbacks during the race. That's my goal. At this point, it's a pretty tough goal I'm setting for myself, but we'll see. We'll see. Bro, work on your racing line? That's why I'm practicing. That's what we're doing. It's okay to use them. They're there for it. Use what? Use the flashbacks? Is that what we're talking about? I mean, yeah, I'm still gonna use them. It's just I like to try to limit it as much as possible. Yeah, I don't. It's not that I mind using them. It's just chat ridicules me for it all the time. Also, you know, I like not using them. You know, previous F1 games I didn't use them as much as I do in this one, to be honest. A little wide. Thank you. Low fuel. Oh shit, we are low on fuel. Whoops. Thanks, Crom. I appreciate it. Not a little wide. Son of a bitch. Like the racing outfit? Thanks, Joel. Appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't realize I was low on fuel. I didn't realize I was running such a low fuel load. But I guess that makes sense. Playing F1 right now too? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What brand do I use for the steering wheel? I use Fanatec. All my stuff's Fanatec. It's what I bought when I, like, you know, first got my racing setup. You know, a few years back, so just kind of stuck with it ever since. I like it. It's good, you know. I think if I was to like start fresh, I'd probably go with Moza at this point, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Alright. Let's skip a little bit more time. I think I've kind of figured it out and got it down. I just gotta get all the pieces together, you know? Kind of connect the puzzle here. But we'll see. We will see. What if Perez partners up with Red Bull? I don't see that happening. Not anymore. What track is that? Yeah, it's Zandvoort, but backwards. Alright, let's try this qualifying run again.
Okay, engines fired up. We're set.
Try it again. Hopefully we don't get blocked this time. Should come in 2026. Well, he's gonna be driving for Cadillac in 2026. Sick fit. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all tuning in, by the way. Whether you're watching on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Kick. Thank you for that sub. Oh, hey, I heard it. I heard it. It was super quiet, but I heard it. Yeah, by the way, chat, I had to create a new alert box. It's, like, super ghetto, because I just needed to get something set up, and, yeah. Thank you for the sub, whoever that was, because it's not showing up in my feed. But I appreciate you. Let Carlos go by here. Anyone know how to ship from China without it costing me a kidney and a left nut? Nope. I subbed, that was it. Okay, well, we got 2 people subbing. I appreciate both of you. Thank you, thank you. Think Audi will dominate F1 like they dominate in other sports? No. No. No, probably not. I think they might perform better. It just all depends on, you know, how they adapt to these new regulations. I hope Cadillac's competitive. I think they're going to struggle in year 1, to be honest, but I don't think that's going to be a permanent thing for them. Oh, carry a little too much speed there. Ah, I did it again. Did it again.
We're seeing made.
Who do you think will have the fastest car next year with the new regs? Mercedes? Maybe. I could see. I mean, obviously with all this talk about their power unit and like what Ford's doing with the power unit, I could see it. See it. Wonder what power unit they use. Aren't they doing their own? Like, isn't Audi building their own unit? Yeah, held up again. Not that I think it really made too much of a difference, to be honest. And I'm so tired. I need sleep. And it's showing, because my driving has been so abysmal.
Okay,
it's been so bad.
Our program targets.
Anywho.
Come in and take a look at the data, and if we have time, we'll rerun the program.
Okay, it's showing up now. Yeah, FNAF, thank you for subbing, and Nex as well. Thank you for subbing. Appreciate y'all. Anywho. What is your favorite driver in team? Yeah, the Dutch Sloth is my favorite driver in team, for sure. No, I don't really have a favorite driver at this point. But I'm a big Big Ferrari fan. Rather unfortunately. Rather unfortunately. Tips for learning F1. Practice, man. That's really all it is. Obviously, like if you're used to driving other stuff, that's obviously not as quick downforce, or doesn't have as much downforce, as much grip. It really is just practice and getting used to understanding how far you can truly push the car. That's really just what it is. So, I mean, my best advice: start slow,
the fun doesn't stop here,
and then
join us again as the
each
rest
lap,
of the
just
weekend
kind of
unfolds.
slowly push yourself a little bit, a little bit further each and every single lap, until you find that limit, not only for yourself, but that limit for the car as well. But how to get the racing line? It's a part of the practice program. It's not like it's not a mod or anything. It's just a part of that practice program. That's all it was. I had done the practice program once before, so it's showing my telemetry throughout the lap. I heard it that time. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Think Max will dominate the 2026 season with the Ford engine? I don't know what to think for next year, to be honest with you. News, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. But yeah. I really don't know what to think for next year. There's just so many unknowns. So many unknowns. You guys do races together or nah? No, now that we're at, like, partner status, hey, thank you for the follow as well. Now that we're at, like, partner status, and thank you for that sub as well, I gotta turn that up. It's actually kind of quiet. Now that we're at partner status on YouTube, I might actually start doing, like, members-only races or something like that. So, if we get enough members on the channel and enough people that, want to be a member on the channel, we might start doing some, like, races together in that regard. But that's really about it. Williams will have the fastest car next year, and Carlos a world driver champion. That's a stretch, but hey, I mean, they came on strong, obviously. They came on strong. What are some things I should map to my wheel? There are so many buttons, I don't know what I need, though. Well, obviously, you need DRS, right? You need DRS. Map your pit limiter. I think it'd be good to map, like, your battery. Christian, thank you for the follow as well. See, what's weird is, like, that one came through like that in the feed. The others are taking a while to load. I think it'd be good to bind your energy modes, like your battery modes, to be able to cycle through them. That's what I do personally. But yeah, usually what I do. Trying to see you play, man. Hey, man, we're getting there, brother. We're getting there. I gotta get through the practice sessions, and then and then we get into quali, and then yeah, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. I also like to chat, man. I like chatting with y'all. I like hanging out with you guys. I like talking. Max winning constructor. I don't know how Max could win the constructor, but yeah, yeah, sure, he'll find a way. If I said Mercedes and Max Verstappen Racing can use their combustion, I love how you call. I love how you call it Max Verstappen Racing. Yeah, I saw that they approved it. But you also set the engine mode selector. They don't have that in these cars. At least not anymore. They used to. That was the thing at one point in time, but not anymore. Yeah, now it's just battery. That's it. I don't know if the new regs will have that. I don't think they will, but I still think it's just battery. Can Mark Webber beat Max Verstappen in his prime? Probably not. Probably not. But let's be real here. It's F1 is a sport to where it's more about the car than the driver. You know what I mean? That's really what it comes down to. So, like, it's hard to say. It's always so hard to sit there and make those kind of comparisons and arguments. Like, I remember, I forget what the event is, but
just look at that sea of orange.
there's that racing
No
event where, like,
surprises if I
race
tell you
drivers from
we're
all
here
around the
in
world,
Holland
like,
at Zandvoort
race against each
for the
other.
Max Verstappen celebration party.
I
It's
forget
a
what
quick
it's
track,
called,
and
but I
perfect
remember
for
seeing
high-speed, high-stakes qualifying.
a video of
Welcome along
Carl
to the
Edwards,
Dutch
if anybody
Grand
knows
Prix
who that is.
qualifying day.
But I remember seeing a video of Carl Edwards go up against Michael Schumacher and beat Michael Schumacher
Okay, give me
in
a
a
quick
race.
radio check, please. Radio check.
Carl Edwards, who had never won a NASCAR championship, at least not NASCAR Cup title, and Michael Schumacher, who's arguably the greatest of all time. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what I mean. Like, it's so tough to compare when it comes to F1. But put Vettel in the RB23. He's beating Max, and he's beating Prime 2023 Max. I don't know. That's tough to say too, honestly. Hey, CR7, what's good? It's good. Good to see you. Good to see you. In equal machinery, probably Senna could only go up with Max. I think people could compete with Max. I think that's been proven. You know what I mean? I think people have proven that they could race Max. It's just, you know, it's so hard to say. It really is. It's just a massive what if. Just give Max in the McLaren, he's lapping everyone. Yeah, he might, honestly. Do you think Valtteri could have gotten World Drivers' Championship against Lewis in the Mercedes W11? No. No, I think comparing, you know, Lewis and Valtteri, I think clearly Lewis has been just the better driver overall, you know, in their time together at Mercedes. I think it's pretty apparent. I bet my appendix, Carlos, could win a race this year. Hey, I'm keeping the receipts, man. Alright, I'm gonna let JP go through here. Kind of holding him up. I realize Max is gonna get through. Alright, then I'm gonna back off here, try to give myself a little bit of room. Alright, let's see what kind of lap we can do here. I really just have no idea what to expect. Not only from myself, but from the car and just everything. I went deep there. Manic, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. A little wide. Carried a little bit too much speed. You get on that curb, it's so hard to get off. I just lost so much time because of it. A little bit of lift through here just to make sure keep it stuck to the ground. Super late on the brake. Short shift, take it nice and easy. Kind of cut the corner a little bit. It's so awkward driving around here in a reverse layout. But it's not a terrible lap. It should get us through. But should get us through. 6-7, 6-7. Why are you driving in reverse? Yeah, it's the reverse layout. It's the reverse layout. I'm already too brain rotted to forget it. Yeah, you're not tripping. You're not tripping. Max Prime really wasn't really in 2023. It was just the car really dominant, plus the driver that was really competitive. I mean, yeah, sure. Sure. I mean, I think you could definitely make that argument. For sure. For sure. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we should be good to get through. Shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be the problem. Not the strongest lap from us, but I mean, I did make a Pretty massive mistake there in the second sector, as shown by my sector time. Is the seat that you use good for F1 seating position? Yeah, I mean, so funny enough, there's actually like 2 different ways you could put it. So I currently have it in the GT position, but I have it reclined back, so it's kind of more still, like it's still a little bit more low profile. Or I could do a formula position to where like you're really down in the seat and you're kind of tilted upward. But it's like, problem is that if I use this wheel, I can't see over the wheel and it blocks a good part of the screen. So yeah, so I just leave it like is, you know, like this rather. But oh no, yeah, it's solid. Sunny haze. Is it night or day there? In game, it's day. Here, it's also day. But who's Callie Mayer? Callie Mayer is one of the characters from the Breaking Point story. But yeah, in F1 history, the RB19 was the most dominant car alongside the W11. I mean, it's hard to say anything other than the W11 was the most dominant car of all time. You know what I mean? Like, that car was insane. 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 Fat Boy, thank you for the follow. What wheel? This is the, so it's the Fanatec 8 mm direct drive base with the Formula V2 rim. And it's a Club Sport V3 inverted pedals. Where's JP? Did he put it in a lap yet? Oh yeah, he must have. He's pretty far back. He didn't do too hot. He didn't do too hot. I think we'll be okay. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about doing another lap. I want to at least get into Q3. It would be nice if we could somehow manage to magically put the car on pole. That's not gonna happen, but we do have a 10-place grid penalty to start this race because we had to use up another component that wasn't available to us. So we'll see what happens. But I think we should be okay to get through. I'm not really too worried. Yeah, especially with Lewis driving it, for sure. For sure. Can I play no... Wait, huh? Can I play no Hezi Assetto Corsa with regular game, no DLC? I don't know what you're saying, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm too tired for that. Yeah, dude, Mozo R3 was on sale, or it might even still be on sale for like a really good deal. So, nice. Nice. That's a solid one. Josh got a five-place grid penalty? For what? The fuck you do? The hell did he do? It's a custom player from one of the challenges. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Corn Dog Nation?
All right, let's have a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check. Okay. Anywho. Let's go out on the use set. Set a lap.
Everyone
Hopefully
ready?
it's better.
Okay, let's go.
Hopefully it's better. Once again, chat, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. I apologize. I'm super tired. I'm very sleep deprived today. And we're driving at a layout that I am not very very familiar with, because I've put very little time in it or time with it. I'm stumbling on words and thoughts and everything else, so I do apologize, but I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for being here. Again, just want to say we did reach partner status on YouTube, so just want to give a quick shout out to everybody watching along over there and doing your thing over there to help get us to that point. So I do appreciate y'all. Thank you. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Skater Boy, thank you for the follow. Quintone, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate y'all. Why is the 2026 car looking like the 2008 cars? Hey, I'm okay with that, honestly. I'm okay with it. Dude, these new cars look clean. They look clean as hell. I'm excited. What happened to Pierce? I don't know why he got a penalty. He must have either been blocking someone or made contact with someone. One of the two. That's my guess. That is my guess. Orion, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you, thank you. TikTok, you guys have been killing it too lately. I appreciate y'all. They will sound better too? Will they? Did they, like, confirm that? A little slow into the corner there. A little slow through there. I could brake a little bit deeper. Yeah, I don't care that they're a little bit slower, honestly. If it means that the racing is going to be better, that is all I care about at the end of the day. That is all I care about. Oh, I went purple sector 2. Yeah, our sector 1 was a little slow. I didn't really push all that hard. Not bad. Not bad. It's better than our Q1 lap, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. What wheel? It's a Fanatec wheel. 8 Nm direct drive base and the Formula V2 rim. How do you put the RPM and gears on the Halo? It's oh, excuse me. It's an overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. Who do you think had the best scheme in 2025? That's a good question. That's a really good question. I kind of have to look at all of them again to tell you. Low key, I really like Williams. I don't know why. Something about their overall design I really like. Yeah, I think some sounds were released somewhere, leaked or intentional, but sound better than Mosquitoes. Okay, nice. Sound really good, but they have the downshifts of heaven. Hell yeah. Overtake is a website? Yeah, it's called overtake.gg. That's the website. Also, if you search race department, 'cause that's what it used to be known as, it'll come up that way too. How much of a difference does the inverted pedals make? Does it really make that much of a difference? Probably not. At the end of the day, it really is just a feel thing. But I'll tell you this: a friend of mine doesn't have inverted pedals, and I've used his setup before, and it's weird. It's a weird adjusting back. You know what I mean? So the day I ever have to replace these pedals, I'm gonna have to try to find something inverted because yeah, it's tough for me to switch back. But who's your favorite F1 driver? I don't really have one at this point. But I'm a big Ferrari fan, so really just kind of whoever drives for Ferrari. What team is using the Honda engine? Aston Martin, right? Chat. Aston's using Honda, I think. I don't really remember. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Aston's partnering with Honda. Okay. So Callie could definitely go quicker. Josh could probably go a little quicker. I'd imagine Oscar, Yuki, Charles, these guys could all go quicker. I don't. These have been two weird qualifying sessions so far. I don't know if it's good enough to get through. And I could definitely go quicker in my first sector. I could probably go a little quicker in the second sector as well, so I'll probably do another lap just to be on the safe side. Especially because it doesn't really matter too much because we're going to be dealing with rain most of the race anyways, so. Did I like the F1 movie? I did. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Sea-Dog, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Worried about Red Bull, they're going to use Ford engines. Hey, we all know what Ford stands for, right? We all know what Ford stands for. Yeah, I mean, it's Cadillac. I'd imagine it'll sound fine, you know? I'm curious what kind of livery design Cadillac goes with, to be honest. I appreciate that, Alexi. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Cadillac struggling to get the car together? It wouldn't shock me if that was actually the case, to be honest with you. Going all carbon? Yeah, I imagine they're gonna go like all carbon. I kind of wish they would do, like you said, I kind of wish they would do, like, you know, maybe a little bit of blue, some red, some yellow, like. Oh yeah, wait, no, wait, all carbon's banned. That's right, good call. Good comms. Good comms, yeah, you can't do all carbon for 2026. I forgot about that. Silent, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. What wheelbase do I have? The 8 Nm direct drive Fanatec wheelbase. They're just testing old Ferraris. I mean, yeah, it is just old Ferrari parts, you know, similar to like what Haas is doing. That's a little too late on the brake. Well, maybe not, actually. I did get out a little wide, though. It was a pretty decent lap. Not bad. Not bad. Just a few tenths off. Yeah, no, this is F125. It's F125. How do I get the HUD to look like that? How do I get the speedo? It is a overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. Overtake.gg. Have I ever thought about league racing? I'm not good enough for it. I'm not good enough for it. What's up, Alejandro? Alejandro. How can you get the Apex GP? You can't. Really, the only way to do it now is if you mod the game. That's the only way. How to get the speedo over the Halo? It's an overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. Alex, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. How do you start racing online? Go online. That's pretty much it.
Okay, radio check.
Pretty much
radio
it.
check.
No, I mean if you're trying to find like leagues and stuff like that, you can Reddit and stuff like that. There's so many different areas you can go to find that. For sure. Wouldn't say that, good sir. Well, I appreciate it, but genuinely, you're going to see a lot of mistakes come this race. Is it weird that I liked Daniel Ricciardo because he's my favorite driver? No, dude, Daniel was also Daniel was my last favorite driver. Like he was the last guy that I really enjoyed. And then he retired, and I just haven't really picked a new favorite. Cheers. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. No problem. And thank you for the follow as well. All right, let's go out. Let's do a lap.
Right, the
Get
car's
comfortable.
ready. Let's get it out there.
So carbon is all banned. All carbon livery is banned because it makes the car lighter and faster. Yeah, I know they said like that. Obviously, that's part of it. But I think they actually said it was because of the, like, one of their reasons was the look of the car. Like, they wanted teams to, you know, actually make their cars look nice because, you know, marketing purposes. So, which makes total sense. But I do know that's part of it. Max or Oscar? I'm becoming a massive Oscar fan, I'm not gonna lie. Although I do... Let Russell go by here. I do like Max. He's grown on me over the years, you know? Like, I didn't always like Max, but as he's gotten older, he's gotten more mature and doesn't have as much of an ego, so I do like Max. But I'm becoming a big fan of Oscars. Go for the best lap time to beat pole. Our car is not there. You know what I mean? We don't have a car that's going to compete for pole, just based off of where we're at in the R&D chart. But we are going to try our best to start as high as we possibly can. We do have a 10-place grid penalty for this race, so ideally we would like to start strong. Oscar fell off. Thought he would win the championship. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I thought so too, man. But I think he'll be back. I think he'll be back. He's got a very bright future ahead of him. A little bit of a lockup coming in there. Such an awkward corner. Alright, coming to the line. It's not a bad lap. 108.2. It's only, I think, a few tenths off of pole, I think. And that was a used set of tires, so it's not bad. Not bad. This reverse layout has kind of allowed for a little bit tighter stuff to happen. And I just noticed we're missing Yuki here in Q3, and then JP usually makes Q3, and obviously he was out too, so it's an interesting qualifying session, to say the least. To say the least. Yeah, Max coming back as quick as he did, or sorry, as much as he did, to be able to fight at the end was nuts. Nuts. The Apex GP car, Jude, it's actually not a mod. It's a part of the Icon Edition. Unfortunately, you can't get the Apex GP car in the Icon Edition anymore. They only did it for a limited time, so which was really dumb. So now the only way to do it is by modding the game, because there are mods out there to change liveries for it, or to it. After last season, I'm all in on Oscar winning the championship. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I would like Ferrari to be competitive, though. As a Ferrari fan, I would like for them to be competitive. Max losing his 5th championship is like Hamilton 2021. I don't think it was quite the same level. You know what I mean? Because obviously, like, Lewis got screwed. Lewis got screwed out of that championship. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Got any recommendations for 150 budget for a wheel? I mean, you can find a lot of really cheap stuff on like Amazon and whatnot. I don't know if I'd recommend any of it, but you might be able to get yourself like a Logitech or a Thrustmaster on sale right now for probably not 150, but like close enough to it. Ferrari need a win already? Dude, Ferrari needs something. How do you mod F1 for Xbox if you don't have a PC? You can't. You can only mod it on PC. It's the shitty part about playing this game on console. You're just kind of stuck with what you got. No problem for users, unfortunately. Are you playing as your avatar or as Sunny Hayes? We're playing as Sunny Hayes. But all the greats never won all their championships in a row. What? What do you mean? Say that again. Say that again. My brain hurts, man. I'm tired. I can't be doing this. Consoles do kind of suck in that regard. I mean, I would argue a PC is more of an investment than a console. Consoles are like, you buy them, you're done. You know what I mean? PCs, you gotta upgrade them every so often and everything else. Like, it's just, consoles are just easier. It's practically just plug and play and you're done. Alright, anyway. Let's put on the fresh set. Good news is we were able to save a set for the race. That I think I think that's how we're going to start off the race, honestly. I think we'll start off on softs. But I still got some time to figure that one out. Like, you know how Hamilton didn't win in a row? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He won. Chat, what? 4 years in a row Hamilton won? Right? 17 to 20? Kimmy was in disbelief after. Yeah, dude, like Kimmy, man, what a mistake to happen there. But when the title is so close like that, there's so many like what if scenarios and things you can kind of look back on in terms of like, oh well, if this happened, then then this doesn't happen, and so on and so forth. And I mean, that's what happens when you have a close title fight like that, and that's just part of it, So we could always sit here and argue and say, well, if this didn't happen, then this happens, and whatever. But yeah, exactly. Like sitting there trying to blame Kimmy for Max losing the title, and the fact that he's getting death threats, like that's insane, man. Insane. Imagine if Lando had to face 2021 Perez instead of Yuki. That's fair. It's honestly fair. A little bit of a slow start here to the lap. Oh, too much curb. Yeah, we're down quite a bit here. A little wide. Yeah, just turning the garage. Just terrible lap. Terrible lap. I didn't really push all that hard. Hey, no need to spam the chat, by the way. I promise I see your message. I will get to it. Sometimes you just gotta focus. I don't really have a favorite driver right now, truthfully. I'm a big Ferrari fan, and so really just kind of whoever drives for Ferrari. But Yuki could have just slammed into the side of him. Could have, but you know that would have been
That wraps up
a
qualifying,
big no-no.
but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow.
Would have been a massive
We
no-no.
head into
Honestly,
the
Red
Grand
Bull
Prix.
probably would have got penalized, and they actually, I wouldn't have been shocked if they stripped the title from Max at that point. You know what I mean? Because Max obviously would have won if the damage was significant enough. Exactly how Latifi got death threats. Yeah, right. You know, same thing there, man. It's just dumb. Just dumb, man. People are just dumb. I kind of hate people. I'm not gonna lie. Not you, chat. I love you guys. You guys are the best. But overall, I hate people. Do you believe Yuki being booted off after what, like 5 years in the Red Bull program is justified? No. No, I don't think it's justified at all. But like, dude, I'll be honest, man. Like, Red Bull just has consistently shown they don't know what the hell they're doing when it comes to that second car. I mean, they've just consistently shown that for years now, and hopefully with you know, some of the powers that be no longer being there, that kind of changes for them. But we'll see. We'll see, because now no Adrian Newey, and you know, obviously who knows what kind of difference that makes. Wearing a McLaren shirt right now? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Saint Mitchell. Thank you for that, man. Thank you. You ain't got to do that, but I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Red Bull's slacking off? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Apparently not, though, actually. Because, again, apparently the power unit might be super cracked. The one-year V car, build a good car, he gets a demotion to Red Bull? Yeah, for real. For real. I really hope Isaac does well, man. I do. I really do hope Isaac does well. And I hope he's successful in that car. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But anywho, yeah, sloppy second lap there. We probably could have qualified a little bit higher, but with the 10 place grid penalty, we're going to be starting pretty far back. So it's going to be a tough race. My hope is that we can at least just finish in the points and things work out well for us. But time will tell. Time will tell. Happy the old team principal left too. Yeah, fair. It's fair. Yeah, I was never a fan of Horner. Never a fan of Helmet either. So kind of glad that they're both gone. So you're starting 17th? Yeah, I think so. Maybe 16th. It depends on where. Depends on where JP is, because he has a penalty as well. Sitting in a blizzard? Good luck, man. Be safe. Be safe if you're going anywhere. Dude, why you Americans rate Alex Palou so high? Is he that good? I wouldn't rate him as good as Max, but like we haven't seen him do anything in F1 yet. You know what I mean? He's just been doing his thing in IndyCar. And, I mean, he's been good in Indy. You know, obviously he's been really successful there. Alex Palou and Colton Herta, you know, two people that you talk about with F1 a lot. As far as like guys you potentially would like to see get their chance in F1. But yeah, I mean, Palou's been great. Palou's been killing it, especially this past year. Like, he had a really good year in IndyCar. So, yeah, time will tell as far as like if he gets the chance, especially now with them redoing like the super license points for IndyCar. You know, I guess time will tell, but we'll see, because age obviously plays a massive factor, and then if you're not really a part of a junior program, then it's pretty hard to get a seat in F1. So there's a yeah, we'll see. I believe everyone needs to just take a deep breath and stay put until all the 2026. Yeah, I mean 100%. Like we definitely got to figure out like and kind of wait and see like what the cars look like, what the teams look like. There's just so many unknowns, and even Max said that same thing when all those talks were happening between him and like Mercedes, like all those rumors. He said the same thing then. He's like, with all the changes happening next year, he's like, well, what's the point of me changing teams when I genuinely have no idea what the hell's going to happen? So yeah, for sure. Do you think I should buy the Fanatec Club Sport F1? Yeah. I don't love the esports one. I like the Formula one more, just because you get a couple more buttons and stuff. But it is a nice wheel, though. It is a nice wheel. Now Christian was chill. Wasn't lying about Zach being annoying. I mean, yeah, Zach's kind of annoying. Dude, still the cringiest thing ever. Is this the world champion hotline?
Welcome
I mean,
along,
what
to
a
the North Sea
cringy
coast and
thing
the
to say.
ZANDVORT circuit.
So
We're
cringy.
25 miles away from
My dirty
Amsterdam
driver
for
for spinning the
today's
AI out in
Dutch
NASCAR
Grand
25?
Prix.
Yeah, a little
It's
bit.
race
Still makes
the
you
great
dirty.
Jim Clark
Especially if you're
won
doing it
on
intentionally.
4 occasions, leading for an astonishing total.
And make sure I don't get hit by a truck before the season starts. Yeah, definitely make sure that doesn't happen.
It's time to take a look
Really,
at
at
our
any point in
starting
time,
grid
you don't want to
for
get hit by a
today's
truck.
race.
Mick Schumacher will be IndyCar next year. Yeah, I'm excited to see what he does in Indy. I'm very excited to see what he does in Indy. I think he got a little bit of a bad break in F1.
We have
Granted, yes, he
Antonelli,
crashed the
Verstappen,
car a lot, but,
Oscar
you know,
Piastri,
still.
and Mayer, Colapinto, Gasly, Sonoda, and Alex Albon.
Yeah,
Stroll,
dude, that
Leclerc,
line, the championship
Nico
hotline thing,
Hülkenberg,
oh,
Doohan,
one of the
Bortoleto,
cringiest things I've ever heard.
Hayes, Carlos Sainz, and Liam Lawson. Pierce, Behrman, Aaron, and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
All right, so we're starting
And joining me in the
16th
commentary box this
because of the penalty, but it's all right.
Give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go.
all
I
right.
know what you can do.
The
Don't
chick
let
kicks
me
of
down.
NASCAR 25 now? Yeah, I guess so. My dirty driver for accidentally pushing Russell into the pit lane while at 300 kilometers per hour. Nah, man, that's it's just an incident. What are these teams? Everyone's all switched. We're in season 2 of our My Team career mode. So yeah, so a lot of people moved teams, went different places, all that fun stuff. Yeah, 100%. Like I think he showed potential with Haas. Unfortunately, he was just too expensive for Haas because he kept crashing the car over and over and over again. So, yeah, I mean, if you can't keep the car on track, then, you know, it's tough to continue to try to fund you at that point. But no, I mean, dude, like, he was successful in pretty much every, like, supporter and junior series, leading up to F1. You know, he had some success with WEC. I felt like he did, you know, pretty decent there. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what he does in IndyCar, man. I hope he does well. I've always liked Mick, and obviously being a massive fan of his dad's, you know, I hope he does well. Hope he does well. Bortoleto and Behrman are the best rookies this year, for sure. Yeah, for sure. No. Bortoleto and Isaac. I would say that's your top 2. Isaac had a hell of a year. But, all right, anywho, chat. Yeah, so we got some rain this race. At some point, it's going to switch over to heavy rain. We're going to start on the softs, because I think the rain's going to hit pretty early. Just kind of looking at things. Our session forecast is, it's an approximate, not perfect. So, you know, where the rain may hit might, you know, we don't know. We don't really know what to expect, but so I'm gonna start on the softs. I think it'll come early enough to where we're not gonna burn out the softs. And like I said, we kind of got some work to do. Hopefully everything kind of works out. I have no idea what to expect from the fuel. The car is heavily overfueled. Like, as a matter of fact, if I even tried to bring it down as low as I possibly could, how low does it let me go? Yeah, it doesn't even really let me underfuel the car. So something tells me I'm going to burn through fuel quite a bit. Which has been our experience a lot here in Season 2, which means we're going to heavily overfuel the car. Because I don't want a repeat of what happened at Montreal, to where I heavily overfueled the car by like 10 laps and couldn't save fuel at all, and and the car was like practically out of fuel with like 20 laps to go. So I want to avoid that. So we're going to heavily overfuel the car, and we'll kind of go from there. But, yeah, starting P16. Let's see what we can do here, chat. The reverse layouts of ZANDVORT. Yeah, I don't know why it's happening. It's happened a lot here in Season 2, though. It's happened a lot in Season 2. I get the telemetry. It's an overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. To give me a virus? No, it does not give you a virus. And the best part about it is you can actually use it online because it doesn't actually mod the game files. It just uses the data from within the game, and it just simply just goes over your screen. So you can just move it anywhere you want on your screen, and then yeah. So you could actually use it online if you wanted to. And Overtake's a pretty, legitimate website. Can I get it on my PS5? If you have a computer, then technically yes. But you'd have to hook up your PS5. You'd have to hook up your PS5 to a capture card, and then obviously run the capture card to your computer. That's really the only way you can do it.
Okay, incredible parking there. Nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch.
Wish me luck, chat. Here we go. 5 red lights. And we are off for the reverse layout of Zandvoort. And take it nice and easy here, which is down into ultimately turn 2. A little awkward. But then I'm going to send it down the inside of the stroll here. Just kind of follow in line. We get a nice move. Say, Mitchell, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate you. Bit of a dive on Colapinto. Really trying to use the soft tires to our advantage here early. Yeah, I wouldn't even use McAfee, to be honest with you. That shit in and of itself is like a virus. But no, I mean, you just tell it to ignore it, especially if you're doing it through Overtake, you know? Like, Overtake is a legit website. Like, it's good to use, I promise.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Hi, Dirty Driver, for going in reverse and killing Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. Yes, that is a dirty thing to do. Alright, so pretty solid opening lap. So if I ignore it, it's fine. Yeah, you're good. How much was my setup? Not including my computers, around 3K. Roughly about 3K. If you aren't burning fuel a lot, well, I'm glad I overfueled the car by a lot then. I imagine once Lorraine hits, we won't really go through a ton of fuel. I could be wrong. We don't really have a lot of straight line speed either with this setup, so. Something else we kind of have to keep in mind here.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from rain now. I'll keep you updated as conditions change.
Ford engine. It just might be. Let's see. So this is that right there, like the end of the second sector, is kind of where we lose a lot of our time. And going into that, you know, that banked corner is obviously a good overtaking opportunity. Kind of almost have to see if we can try to get something to stick on the outside. One thing that's really interesting with doing this reverse layout is that obviously we're trying to kind of learn where our opportunities are for overtakes and where we can kind of do things. I think I just saw a raindrop.
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Oh yeah, there they are. Seen a couple. So, rain, here we are. Doing a full race? Yes, sir. Always. Always. Late on the brakes there on our defending champion, Charles Leclerc. Your wife not angry at you playing games? No. I'm also not married, but there's that. But no. Although she does look at me very funny when she sees me in this race suit and questions why she's dating me.
You're in the top
Why?
10 now.
Why what?
Keep it up.
Matthew, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright. Getting a little held up here by Albon. Ooh, big slide there from Albon. But maybe this can kind of give us an opportunity. Not a great exit.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
I was going to say, maybe it'll give us an opportunity to kind of dive bomb Yuki here as he's struggling to kind of get by these guys in front of him. You still get the Icon Edition? Yeah, you can still get the Icon Edition. You can't play as Apex in it still, but you still get it. So, like, you get, like, the other stuff. You just don't get the Apex stuff. Grown man in a race suit, not even real racing. Bro, I'm wearing the race suit so I can protect my virginity. That has nothing to do with the racing. So we try to sneak up the inside, not quite. But we do it here. Oh, really late on the brake. Track's getting a little slick. My mom always scolds me when I play games for too long. Yeah, I mean, like, I stream for a couple hours and then that's really it. And usually when I stream, she's not home. So yeah, no. Not a problem. How do you get the Apex stuff? Unfortunately, you can't anymore. They don't let you.
Okay, even though we're seeing cars start to struggle in these conditions, if we pit for inters now, we're going to be too slow and we'll burn them out. Make the best of it for the time being.
How do you have a different overlay for the race info? It's a mod that you can find on Race Department. Oh, a little late on the break there. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Ty, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate you. Lewis Hamilton or Charles?
We've got a lot of
I think I like both of them equally, to be honest with you. I got Apex helmets on PS5. Well, yeah, you could get like the helmets still from like the movie content, but you can't drive as Apex. That was only a part of the Icon Edition, and it was only for a short period of time. A lot of wheel spin coming out. We got a good enough exit at least. We're gonna get late on the brakes, go around the... Ooh, a little bit of a slide going in. We get him on the outside. Let's see if we can keep with Gasly here. We're losing a little bit of time to the guys out front. Oh, too much. Too much. I'm back. Lexi, it's all your fault. Then I spun, so I need you to leave. Just kidding. Ooh. Yeah, track's getting a little slick. Gotta be careful. Yeah, sure, must be depressed in the Ferrari. Yeah, it definitely is. There's no question of that. So we stick it on the outside of Gasly there.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
Alright, see if we can pull away. Potentially catch the guys in front. Seems like we got a decent pace. Oop. Flip the grass there.
I know these
Do I run any assist?
but
No.
bear with it. I don't think the track's ready for intermediates yet.
No assist. Not that there's anything wrong with it. What track is this? This is Zandvoort, but in reverse. This is the reverse layout of Zandvoort. Something that's new to the F125 games, or the F1 games, I should say. Ooh, bit of a slide there. How do you do the reverse layouts? There's only 3 of them. Like, so you have Zandvoort, you have Austria, and you have Silverstone.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.2 seconds.
To do it in your career, you have to wait till you get to season 2, where you could actually, you know, edit the calendar. Or actually, no, if you do a shorter calendar, you could do it then. But otherwise, you have to wait till season 2 to edit your calendar, and then you can adjust it however you want. But you have to do that at the start of the season.
You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
Otherwise, you just do it in, like, you know, the Grand Prix mode, online, you know, stuff like that. Spa reverse would be best and scariest. Yeah, I mean, that would be kind of fun. They're talking about with the DLC, like with the premium expansion that they're doing for 26, talking about doing more reverse layouts. They did mention that in the little bit of info that they gave. Reverse Zandvoort's pretty tough. That it is.
Weather's changing now. We're going to have to change strategy, so it's time to box. Okay, copy that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we're getting close to that that change, that crossover point.
The tyre situation's pretty touch and go right now. We think the slicks may still be quicker, but it's very close, and you're going to struggle to keep them in the temperature window. The inters are ready for whenever you need them.
Alright, everybody's coming in. Ooh, a little bit of a hold up there for George.
And that's Joshua in the pits. Joshua in the pits now. Right, let's go. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Look after these tyres.
Nice. We overcut the Ferrari and the Mercedes. Hell yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice. Sweet. Alright, let's see if we have the pace to keep up with the cars in front of us. I have not driven around here in wet conditions, so this ought to be interesting. This ought to be interesting.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline.
Spa downhill would kill? Yeah, quite literally, potentially. Imagine going down Eau Rouge. Rowan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Personally, I like it more than the normal layout. I think I still like the normal layout of Zandvoort more. But it is fun. It is fun. I do enjoy it. Beard, thank you for the follow as well. Lazy Steve, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Alright, sorry. Chat, give me 2 seconds here. That's another follow. Thank you. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was trying to do something, but we're back. Anywho. Am I excited for Cadillac and Audi coming to F1? Absolutely. Oh, wrong button. Absolutely. Reverse feels like it's more banking. I'm too late on the break because I'm looking at chat. Rookie mistake there. Feels like it's more banking and elevation. Yeah, I think it's just a perspective thing, to be honest with you. I think it's all perspective. DVN, thank you for the follow as well. Seriously, TikTok, you guys are killing it, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. All right, let me lock back in here. Oh, I gotta brake a little earlier than that. Rolo, thank you for the follow. Is a Thrustmaster C98 Ferrari GTS wheel a good starter wheel? Yeah, it's a good solid starter wheel. That you might be able to find yourself like something from Moza or even Vanatech for a similar price point, if you ever want to look that route. But yeah, no, it's a good starter wheel. I'm a little slow through here in the wet. Little slow. I think I'm just not really trusting the car is my problem. I'm like afraid to push it. How to get the game screen like that? It's an overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. Using that POV is literal aids. Use driver's POV or quit, or just don't watch. You very much have that option. That option is available to you. First and current pedals and shifters are nice. Nice. Goose, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You can make your... Wait, if you could, would you make your own F1 team? No. God, no. God, no. Dude, the cost of just upkeep of an F1 team is insane. I know you probably hear this a lot, but how do you get the speedometer? I hear it about 70,000 times a stream, but that's okay. It's an overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. We're kind of like maintaining our pace here. It'd be nice if we could just try to kind of figure out where we can
okay, I know these conditions look
gain a little bit of time.
Water is draining okay. I think the intermediate is going to stay the tyre of choice for a while yet.
Yeah, apparently the rain is supposed to get a little bit heavier, you know, as we kind of get a little bit later in the run. So hopefully maybe we see some guys go to not mediums, go to heavy wets, or full wets instead of the intermediates. But we'll see. We will see. How to get the interface? It's an overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. Ah, shit! Staring at chat. If somebody wants to start playing this, what would be the best steering wheel for it? I don't think there's necessarily a best wheel for it, you know what I mean? Like, first off, like, it's the game itself is still a simcade, you know what I mean? It's not, like, super sim, right? So you're not... I don't think you're getting that much of a difference between a super high-end wheel, a high-end wheel, and a mid-tier wheel. Like, I don't think you're going to feel that much of a difference between those. Now, if we're talking entry-level wheel compared to, like, mid-tier or high-end wheel,
okay, heavy rain will be staying with us for a while.
I think you'll notice the difference there. But, yeah, I mean, it really just kind of depends on what kind of experience you're looking for. Like, if you're looking for immersion and you want, like, a formula-style rim, I think you know, if we're not talking budget, or if we're still, you know, trying to stay within a somewhat reasonable budget, the Moza F1 wheel is sick. That thing is awesome. So I'd highly recommend that. If you don't have a budget and you want to go super high end, obviously the replica Mercedes wheel is also insane. So, yeah, I mean, it all just kind of depends. If you're just looking for, like, a budget wheel, nothing wrong with, like, a Logitech, G29 wheel to just kind of get started with things, you know what I mean? It works fine. Works perfectly fine. So, yeah, it all depends on what kind of experience you're looking for. A little late on the break there. We are starting to close a little bit. We're kind of finding our pace. It took a little bit, but we're getting there. A little wide once again. Half my friend says F1 sucks, and they just go around in circles when they watch NASCAR. I mean, let's be real. The racing in F1, yeah, it kind of sucks at times. There's plenty of times where the racing in F1 is terrible. You know? I mean, just look at Abu Dhabi, look at Qatar, right, to end out the year. They weren't exactly exciting races. But F1 is not a motorsport that's all about the racing. It's about the engineering side of things. That's what makes F1 unique. Like, F1 is all about, hey, who can build the best car?
Okay, the
that's it.
Is dropping back. We're seeing a gap.
It's where NASCAR is at the end of the day, it's a spec series, right? Like, that's what NASCAR is. So that's a little different. The G923 wheel is like their entry wheel. So like they have. Oh man, I clipped the grass, but we saved it. They have better wheels, but I don't think they're worth the price, in my opinion. For like one of their like direct drive wheels. Like for the price that they charge, you can get yourself a Moza or a Fanatec wheel. What's your favorite motorsport series? F1, for sure. What's the mod on Overtake? I don't remember the name of it, but if you just filter, obviously filter by game, you know, filter by F125, and then if you filter by most downloaded, it's like one of the top options. It's made by Racer Ray, is the name of the person who makes it. How do you get into doing this? Oh, man.
The weather's turning. We think it's time to box now. Understood. Copy that.
Thought so. Yeah, so here comes the heavy rain. They want us to go on the full wets. I'm going to stick out on the intermediates. I honestly don't think the inners are that bad. I think we could tough it out. But anywho, yeah, how did I get into this? I mean,
okay, so
it all started.
Car ahead, 2.4 seconds.
It all started when I was a wee little lad. One of my earliest memories is sitting in front of a TV on my PlayStation 1, playing NASCAR, I think 2001, with the wheel. You know, I was 4 years old, and yeah, just been, you know, all my life. You know, my dad had NASCAR games on his computer, so I played that, and then played NASCAR games growing up, played the F1 games growing up. So yeah, that's just what it is, man. I grew up around racing and just kind of stuck with it all my life. Just really enjoyed it. And then I got like super into it, like into sim racing back in 2020.
Starting to reach the point where you're going to start aquaplaning with those tyres. We think you're alright for now, but it might not be long before we switch to the full wet.
Yeah, we're going to tough it out. We're going to take the track position. Looks like Lando might be doing the same.
Weather's changing now. You might want to review our strategy.
Yeah, Chad. It's ZANDVORT, but in reverse.
Copy that.
Track is definitely wet, but I think we can manage, honestly. And we're actually closing in on Lando. I was on the brakes a little early there, but yeah, in F125 you can do some reverse tracks, and this is one of them.
Okay, a few drivers are fitting full wet tyres. We might need to change soon.
Difficulty? 105 is what it's set to. 105. It's a good level for me. I think it's perfect for where I'm at.
Severe front wing damage on the car ahead. It might have to box. Be
Oh! What happened to Lando? Severe front wing damage. That's probably why we were catching him. Interesting.
Weather's changing now. We're going to have to change strategy, so it's time to box.
George is also coming in now. Probably didn't want to get held up in the pits again, so he's coming in for full wets. Yeah, we're going to take advantage of the track position here.
Gap to your teammate behind, 26.8 seconds.
A little bit too much.
Joshua's coming in for his stop. Copy.
It's going to keep telling us to pit each lap that we say out, but I don't think the heavy rain's going to stick around for that long based off of what the weather forecast showed. And I really don't think it's that bad out either. I think we can tough this out.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Yeah, there's like no wear on these tires yet, so no wear. I really don't think the grip level's that bad either. I say we keep going. Make the most of it. Especially because now all these guys on the full wets
Okay, I think it might just be about time to come and change these
are
tyres.
eventually going to have to switch back to the inners. So I think we're going to get some light rain after the heavy rain for a little while. So really going to work out in our benefit. We can kind of keep running out on the inners. ZANDVORT has Dutch long or double O. At least, did I only put one O in the stream title? I probably did. If you look at the thumbnail, I'm pretty sure the thumbnail has two O's. But I think in the stream title I might only put one. Whoops. Pit, losing time. No, we're actually maintaining our time. Christian, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'm in Thailand? Well, hello to Thailand. And David, thank you for the follow as well. It's a good name. I like that name. Ah, I screwed up there. Screwed up there, but didn't lose too much time, thankfully. I think we can make up for it here. So wet. Hey, whoa. Whoa. Whoa now. Pause. It ain't that kind of stream. I went deep. Sim racing equals unemployment? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Dude, all summer long, like when I was working like 6 days a week during the summer, I was still just trying to find like time to play and stream and whatnot. I was just doing it before I went into work most days. And yeah, I mean, this shit ain't cheap either, so, you know, there's that. Alright, now we're losing time. Lost a lot of time over the course of this past lap, but I don't think I was really pushing all that hard. Time to step outside. Brother, it's cold out. I ain't trying to go anywhere. I ain't trying to go anywhere outside. It's cold. See guys in the pits again. I wonder if they're potentially switching back to inners. One of the guys behind me, Pet. I went a little deep there. What position am I going? Oh, we're P1 right now. You're first. Stuck it out on the, oh god, bit of a snap. Stuck it out on the intermediates here, while everybody went for full wets, and it's worked out for us. Well, welcome back, Cameron. Happy to have you here. Do I have any assist on? No. No assist. None. Not that there's anything wrong with that, if you do play with assist. I just don't like the way it makes the car feel. That's why I don't play with them. And overall, I mean, you're overall faster without them. What wheelbase do I have? I have the Fanatec 8Nm direct drive base. How are you so cracked at this game? I'm not that cracked, I promise you. I'm like average at best, to be honest. I ain't that cracked. But it's just practice, man. Practice, practice, practice. Oh, we're understeering off. Okay, no, we're good. Car was understeering a little bit there. Should join the Creator Series? It's not that simple. Not that simple. First off, nobody in the Creator Series has any idea who the hell I am. Second off, it, you know, it ain't that simple. What wheelbase would you recommend for a first sim build? I mean, R5 is a solid starting base. Like if you're just looking to try to kind of get something decent to kind of get things started, the R5 is pretty solid. R3 is not bad for the price, but I would at least go with the R5 personally. I'd spend a little extra. If you're willing to, I mean, go R9, but... Is this reverse ZANDVORT? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Harry, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How to get the HUD for the miles per hour? It's a... oh, a little wide. It's an overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. What's the AI? 105 is what I have it set to. It's pretty good for, like, my level. You know what I mean? For my skill level. I appreciate everybody tuning in, by the way, whether you're watching along on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Kick. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to everybody subbing, following, everything else. By the way, friendly reminder, we did reach partner status on YouTube finally, so massive W to everybody over on YouTube and for really allowing us to get there. It's because of you guys that we did get there, so I appreciate y'all. Thank you. If you want to become a member on the channel and join the pit crew, feel free to do so. Otherwise, if not, it's more than okay too. But I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Race spa in reverse? Oh, they don't have reverse spa in the game, so.
At least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall.
Ooh, 20 minutes of heavy rain. Okay. That might make things a little bit tougher. We're maintaining okay pace right now, so I'm not really too worried, but yeah, that's not really quite what we want to hear. Have I played GT7? I have. GT7's fun. Oh, God. That was a terrible run through there. We're going to lose some time. Yeah, GT7's a good time. I like GT7. We actually didn't lose any time there. We gained time. They come with the light pedals? Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. But, I mean, you can always upgrade, obviously. Play on a Hunter, but on a controller? I mean, that's really good if you can play on a Hunter with a controller. I probably couldn't do that, to be honest with you. Tony, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Does the whole Mercedes fit? Not Mercedes. It's Apex GP. We're racing as Apex GP. Gotta represent the brand, you know? And thank you for that follow as well. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. R3 and R5 back in 2020. Everybody recommended the G29. I don't know why everybody was recommending that. I mean, look. You can get an R3 for the same price as a G29 at this point. So you'd be dumb not to get at least an R3 if you're trying to get things started. You know what I mean? That's my 2 cents on it. I do 105 on controller, is that alright? That's also pretty good. It's also pretty good. Jax, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Appreciate you. But hey, I'll tell you this too. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with the G29. That was my first wheel. Like, when I first got into sim racing, like, that was... Like, truly got into sim racing, that was my first wheel. I really enjoyed it, honestly. It's just I had a ton of issues with it. To where I had to replace it a couple different times, and it's like, alright, well at that point, like, why still have it, you know? What's a good controller, but at a good price, like under 100 pounds? That's tough. That's tough. You could probably find some like third-party Xbox stuff on Amazon. I use a DualSense Edge. That's my controller, which is like 200. I love that thing. That is hands down the best controller I've ever had in my life. But you know, obviously not cheap. What do I think of Norris winning the title? I'm okay with it. I think he earned it. You know? I think he earned it. I think the Lando Norris hate is kind of forced. You know what I mean? I think it's just so popular to just hate everything in the world anymore, so. That's how I look at it. What do you think is a good Moser wheel? I don't think they really have a bad one, to be honest with you. I think Moza is just good all around. How much was your setup? Just the racing portion of it, like not including the PCs, probably about 3K. What brand is the R3 wheelbase? It's Moza. Yeah, the R3, R5, R9, R12, R25. That's all. It's all Moza. 200 can be okay if it's worth it. The DualSense Edge is absolutely worth it. It is hands down the best controller you'll ever use. No doubt about it. It's like a SCUF controller, but on steroids. That thing's insane. How do you get the telemetry HUD? Yeah, it's a mod. It's a mod. Level AI, 105. 105. Chat, I see you guys saying stuff, and I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody's messages. It's just, I'm trying to like focus on the race here and put in some good laps, and I'm trying to keep up with you all as best as I can. So I apologize if I miss anybody's messages here. What are your predictions for the team to win next season? I honestly couldn't pick one. I really couldn't. There's just so many unknowns for next year. There really is. Like, we're going into such a crazy year that with all the changes, like I genuinely couldn't give a prediction for next year. Anyone know how the Moza R5 is for racing? It's fantastic. The R5 is a really solid option for a good price. You know what I mean? Like, obviously there's better bases, but too much throttle there. There's obviously better bases out there, but obviously you can always upgrade that. Now the R5 is a good entry point. How do you get the UI like that? It's an overlay mod you can find on Overtake. Hope Lewis wins at least one. Yeah, dude, I really hope Ferrari does well, and I hope Lewis does better, because if not, man, if not, I think he retires after next year if their car is anywhere like it was this year. Why are you on inters? We're just trying to kind of go against the strategy here. Everybody came in for full wets, and I decided to try to take track position and keep the inters because I really didn't think it was that bad, and it honestly hasn't been. And we've been getting around pretty nice, honestly. Made a couple mistakes here and there, but just made another one. But overall, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I meant the steering wheel. I don't really like controllers. Oh, well. Okay then. Yeah, if you're trying to get like at that price, a wheel at that price, I really Logitech G29. You can get an R3 for about 200. Thrustmaster, same thing. But like, yeah, Moza R5, you're gonna spend more than 200 for that.
Forecast suggests the rain's going to be lightening.
Where'd you get the suit? I got it off at Etsy.
You should start finding more grip as we clear the standing water.
Got it off at Etsy. Found somebody who makes it. You think Monaco full and heavy rain with no assist is hard? Yeah. I think we actually had to deal with heavy rain here in Season 2 when we did Monaco, if I remember correctly. Or maybe it was Season 1. It's definitely challenging. It's not easy. But Monaco's one of those tracks, like, I feel like once you find a rhythm, you're fine, you know?
For the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now.
About a used G27? Hey, whatever works, man. Whatever works. How good are you with it? Hey, whoa, pause now. Pause. Master Monaco in the dryer? Nice. Nice. Use PS5, Xbox? No, I play on PC. I play on PC. That's how we're able to mod the game, is by playing on PC. Yeah. Plus, PC overall is just a better experience when it comes to this game, honestly. Obviously, consoles just plug and play, you're good to go, but wheel-wise, there's more wheels you could use on PC. I think visually it's pretty much the same, but like frame rate-wise, obviously you can get a little bit higher frame rate and stuff like that. So, and you can mod it. So. Might want to turn the diff up, mate. The only reason why we're so far ahead is solely because of strategy. Solely because of strategy. We decided to stay out on inters while everybody else came in on for full wets. And now that the rain's lightened up, it's ultimately worked out to our favor. Plus, the car setup is actually really good for wet weather experience. Like, I feel like on the dry conditions we wouldn't have had this pace, but here in the wet it's been really good, which I like. I like it. You seem smooth with it. Wink, wink. Which tracks do I like the least? Also, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Let's see. I'm not the biggest fan of the Hungaroring, but I don't hate it. Spain, I can't stand. I hate Spain. What a passion. Not a big fan of Singapore. Yeah, I'd say that's about it. I'd say really kind of just those tracks. Why do you have 3 pedals? Well, the one all the way on the left is the clutch pedal. So, like, if I'm driving a not Formula 1 car, obviously you use that pedal then. Or if I'm driving, like, a historic Formula 1 car, you use that pedal. Unknown, thank you for the follow as well. What tracks do I like the most? I love Canada. Canada's one of my personal favorites. Jeddah's a lot of fun, too. I don't mind racing around Qatar. But like I don't like the track, but like in the game I don't mind it, you know. What else? I like Australia. I kind of like Monaco. I do enjoy Zandvoort. I'm actually kind of enjoying this reverse layout. Like the more that we've gone on here, the more comfortable I'm getting with it, and the more I'm liking it. I can't believe we're only on lap 33, though. I feel like I've been here for so long. It's actually kind of crazy. What else? Spa's great. Monza's great, obviously. There's definitely a lot more tracks that I like than I dislike. You like Suzuka? Hot take. I think Suzuka sucks. I hate driving Suzuka. I think it's a good racetrack, and I think a lot of good racing happens, but otherwise sucks. Zach, thank you for the follow. Austria is nice, too. I do like Austria. Do I do any kind of racing IRL? No. I used to do karting when I was a kid, but that was ages ago. I'm too poor to do any sort of IRL racing. I still don't really love Abu Dhabi. Yeah, I still don't really love it there. What's the AI level? It's set to 105. I like you. Why don't you come on over later? Ayo. Okay. I need sleep, man. I am so sleep deprived. Dude, I guarantee you the girlfriend's probably listening to me right now going, what the fuck is this kid doing? What mods do I use? I have the overlay mod, and then we have a couple livery mods that we're doing. I say a couple, it's like literally every car in the game has an overlay mod, or livery mod rather. But that's it. It's the only stuff. Oh yeah, Mexico's not bad. People use both their feet on the games. Yeah, I mean, overall, you're honestly faster if you're using both feet.
Okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
Would I prefer Ronaldo or Messi? You know, I'm not a big soccer guy, but I gotta say Messi. It's kind of hard not to say Messi at this point, obviously, you know, with him playing in the MLS, but F1 has so much more patience than NASCAR, I feel like. I kind of disagree. I think NASCAR requires a little bit more patience and maybe just a little bit more focus overall, you know, like, well, okay, maybe not patience, definitely focus though. Like, I think F1 and really just this style of racing in general does certainly require not as much aggressiveness. It's obviously the cars are more fragile and it's just a different style of racing altogether compared to NASCAR. But I think oval racing, it's very easy to lose focus. Very easy to lose focus. Yeah, it's an overlay mod that you could find on Overtake. Just go on Overtake and filter by most downloaded and look for just look for overlay mods. You'll find a ton of them. What do I think about rain? I like it. I don't love it, but you know, I like it. I don't hate it. Same circular pattern over and over again with like 1 or 2 breaks seems very sleep-inducing. You say that until you do it. Oval racing is honestly tougher than I think people realize. Because it's not just go fast, turn left. Like, there is an element to it to where, you know, just like F1, you got to manage your tires. I think you got to manage your tires more in oval racing than you do in this style of racing, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, you got to manage your tires. You got to try to continue to run a consistent line all the time. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot more to it than I think people realize. What's the difficulty? 105. 105. But yeah, again, as Big V said, thank you for letting people know. We're only ahead because of strategy. That's all it is. So we stayed out on inters while everybody else went to full wets, and it obviously worked out for us here in the end, because now we're in light rain conditions. Guys aren't going to go on to inters when track's about to clear up, so we're on the better tire, the faster tire, so we're obviously gaining more time because of it, and yeah, just everything's worked out in our favor. We took a gamble and it worked. And they can't eat a cheeseburger for hours with racing. That's, yeah, right. That's the important part here. Nick, thank you for the follow. Peak F1 game was F120? F120 was pretty good. Victor, thank you for the follow as well. Why do I not play with assist? The car feels better without them, to be honest with you. Like, overall, like, you are quicker without them, and in my opinion, I think you're able to just kind of be better without them. So yeah, I prefer to play without them. Nothing wrong with playing with them though. What difficulty am I playing on? 105. But again, chat, just a friendly reminder, we're only so far ahead because of strategy. That is the only reason why. We took a gamble and it worked out for us. Where'd you get the race suit? I got it off of Etsy. Found somebody who makes them. What was the name of the website for the overlay? It's overtake.gg. If you also search up race department, you'll find it that way too. How much was the race suit? I don't remember. Ah, shit. Thought you were just on like 50 difficulty and you're winning every race? No. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Again, it's just... strategy just kind of worked out in our favor tremendously. And, like, we took a gamble and it worked. And, also, the setup's honestly really good for this kind of weather, so... Also, I see a lot of people chatting, kind of in both chats, and I'm sorry if I'm missing any messages here. It's a lot to keep up with. What's the benefits of using differential at 100%? I mean, really the biggest thing is the kind of the instant traction you get from the tires. So, like when your differential is set that high,
battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake.
It's really just one of those things where it allows kind of more, instead of a more gradual transition of like kind of power to the tires, it's immediate. You know what I mean? It just goes. You play Assetto or only F1 games? I play Assetto as well. I mostly only stream F1. We are going to do some content with Automobilista 2. Because I do really enjoy that game, and they just came out with like an update and everything else. So, yeah. You on Twitch? Yeah, I'm actually on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Kick. I mean, we're across the board here. We're all over the place. Other than F1, what games are good for PS5? There's not many. Obviously, GT7's good. ACC is okay, but it's not great. LMU. You can do LMU on console. That's pretty solid, but... Do I play iRacing? I used to. I used to play iRacing, but not really anymore. Twitch name? Yeah, you can either... So, Twitch name, it's the same as my TikTok name. You can either go there. If you want to avoid ads, you can go to YouTube. You can watch it on there, too. But it's the same name, just I didn't do it in 97. Should do a Assetto F1 championship. The problem is... the AI in Assetto are not great.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the drive.
Oh, my phone was ringing. Sorry, chat. Oh, it's spam. I don't care. What's the problem there? Oh, is that a TOS strike? Oh, I didn't know that. Whoops. Can I give you an aspirin? No, I cannot do that. I'm sorry, bro.
The track's drying, but it's going to take a while to clear the standing water offline. Don't start thinking about slicks just yet.
Yeah, without the PC, it was right around 3K for everything. Anywho, as I was saying, what's it called? Words. Oh, Jesus. The AI in Assetto kind of suck, so... mostly why I prefer this. Portugal, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Pit for slicks. Not yet. We're gonna wait. We're gonna be smart here. Don't want to go too early. It's still raining yet. Track's still wet.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
I swear to God, if we get a mechanical failure in this race, I'm gonna lose it. But no, I think it's just general wear, so should be okay. Lap 47? Oh yeah, maybe around there. Who do I think will take the championship in 2026? You know, I said this before. I think it's so hard to tell, man. Like, I think it's just one of those things to where we have so many changes happening with this new season that, again, it truly is impossible to say. It truly is impossible to say. I think I spawned in a random community.
Looks like we're running on a dry
what you mean by that?
Soon. Back to dry shortly.
What you mean by that? Maybe Alonso? That'd be something. Is Fanatec better than Moza? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'll tell you this. If I was to start all over again, and, you know, if I was buying brand new equipment right now, today, I'm buying Moza over Fanatec, personally speaking.
VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down and maintain a positive delta.
Box for medium, the track is dry. The track is not dry. It looks dry, but I promise you it's not. Yeah, with all the regulation changes, I mean, honestly, who knows? Who knows? Jonah, thank you for the follow. All right, anywho, yeah, we got a VSC here, chat. Do we take the gamble and essentially get like the semi-free pit stop? I don't think we do. Chat, we have such a gap.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until
we have such a gap. We'd be dumb. We'd be dumb to sit here and box. I mean, I actually gained a ton of time there.
Green flag.
We'd be dumb to take that gamble onto slick tires.
Yellow flag.
For no reason, really.
Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
You're a good driver, thanks. I disagree, but thanks. What level do you have on the AI? I have it on 105. But again, we're only this far ahead solely because of strategy. That's the only reason why. We took a gamble earlier in the race by not coming in for full wets when everybody else did. Stayed out on inters. And now ultimately we have the faster tire. Also, we gained like 10 seconds at the end of that VSC, but somehow lost all of it. I'm very confused. But that's fine. You look like Mazepin? Ouch. That one hurts a little bit. That one hurts a little bit. I drive like him too. No, all good. All good. What controller do you use? My wheel is it's a Fanatec wheel. It's an 8Nm direct drive wheelbase. 8Nm. Or Jesus Christ. The Formula V2 rim, and then the Club Sport inverted pedals. Is this Netherlands reversed? Yes, it is. I was on the brakes way too late there. Way too late. Not paying attention. Jesus, broke my brain. I recognize this track, but not the layout. That's fair. That's fair. It's kind of fun, honestly. I'm actually like really enjoying this layout. Once I finally got the hang of it. Now we're gonna be going on to a dry track where I'm gonna have to kind of relearn it all over again, honestly. All-time favorite driver? Schumacher. Definitely Michael. Grew up a Michael fan, and yeah, definitely Michael. I got his helmet sitting behind me here, you know. So yeah, big Michael fan. He's the reason why I got into F1, you know. Is Fanatec good to buy? I mean, I don't think it's a bad brand. I think Moe's is better at this point overall, you know, I would say. I think they just offer better peripherals and things like that. Some issues that you kind of tend to find with Fanatec stuff is their software is not the greatest. Like, you know, people have had issues with like firmware updates and stuff like that, but all in all, I mean, knock on wood, I haven't had any problems. Like, it's been pretty good for me. So, where would I rank Alonso all time? Maybe top 10, but he'd be outside of the top 5. Jay, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How do you play as Apex GP team? You can't anymore. Ken, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it. I appreciate everybody tuning in, by the way. Jamie, thank you for the follow. My driving style is similar to young Alonso. I'll take that as a compliment. Appreciate everybody tuning in, by the way, chat. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Whether you're watching along on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Kick. Seriously, I appreciate everybody. Thanks for all the follows, the subscribers, everything else, man. You guys are the best, man. Who are the top 5? In no particular order, because I would really have to sit down and look at it, you know. I would say Michael, Lewis, Max, Senna, and Fangio. That's my top 5. Again, in no particular order. Why do you use mini-map and not full track map? I don't know. I just like the smaller map. So unfortunate what happened to Michael. Yeah, it sucks. Really, really sucks. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you, my dude. Honorable mention for that top 5 list, Seb. That's my honorable mention there. So Seb would probably be number 6 if if I truly had put together a list. What's up, Gibson? Good to see you. Good to see you, Prince. Hello, hello.
Tire condition still looking good.
Yeah, F125 isn't happening. They're doing a, oh, something just disconnected. Anywho. Yeah, they're doing a premium expansion pack instead. Why not Lauda? I couldn't put him top 5, you know what I mean? Like, look what Fangio did. Look what Michael did. Look what Lewis has done. Look what Max has done. Look what Senna did. It'd be hard for me to put Niki Lauda over those guys, you know? Not that he isn't up there. What is disconnecting on my computer? Are you 41 seconds behind? I am not 41 seconds behind. Oh, no. Just looking at chat. I am way in the lead. All right, everybody's coming in now. So I think it's time to go on to softs. Oh, wait, they're coming in for inters?
And we're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Okay.
And that's Joshua in the pits. Joshua in the pits now.
That's a choice. Track's trying, but they're coming in on inters? I mean, okay. I mean, I guess we'll keep going. That is not what I expected. Got a Halloween racing suit and running shoes on, bro. So, actually, fun fact, this is actually a legitimate race suit. Like, it is FIA approved. If I ever wanted to do that for whatever reason. Turn up the difficulty? No, the difficulty's fine, chat. Again, we're only so far ahead because of strategy. That's all it is. That's all it was. The difficulty's perfectly fine where it's at. It's literally just strategy. That's why we're so far ahead.
The weather's turning. We think it's time to box now.
Yeah, see, and now they want us to come in. I'm really questioning. I don't know why he wants us to go on the hards, but I'm really questioning the AI's decision to come off the full wets onto inters just to have to come in again for dry tires.
Don't forget, box this lap.
Can't believe the FIA certified part. It's true. Well, at least according to where I bought it, that's what they say. That's what they say. Again, do I plan on it? No, but how am I using Apex GP? It was a part of the Icon Edition a whiles back, but they got rid of it. So.
Okay, let's go now.
Got held up there a little bit.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Hits are a little wet. Yeah, futuristic. It's a it's an overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. All right, so there's gonna be a little bit of an adjustment period here. Obviously, we got to get the tires warmed up. But track's green essentially with the rain having happened. Finally got a new GPU. Nice, bro. Nice. Hell yeah. Thanks, LB. I appreciate it. Oh, got into a wet part of the track there. Completely understeered. Yeah, here's where we're going to struggle a little bit, chat. But again, we're so far ahead that doesn't matter.
Joshua's coming in for his stop.
Oh, uh-oh. Ho, what a save. I so thought we were going into the wall there. Absolutely thought it was happening. Yeah, track is a little sketchy yet. It's a little sketchy. I gotta be careful. Staying on hard? No, we boxed onto mediums. Boxed on mediums. Everybody else went on the hards, but I mean mediums can go the rest of the way here. I think the hard tires might be better for the conditions currently, and that might be why. That might be why we are struggling a little bit here early. Finally got Charles his first WDC and F125. Nice. Yeah, Charles actually won the championship in my first season. Funny enough. Charles, thank you for the follow, and thank you for that follow as well there, Jamie. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we're just taking it nice and easy. I'm probably going to lose a decent amount of time here, but again, I'm really just trying to tiptoe around the track till the conditions are a little bit better. Don't want to be doing that. Okay, alright. Anywho, Oscar, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, Max is behind me now. Just realized that. Yeah, that's honestly, that's still probably my biggest weakness in these games, is when the conditions go from wet to dry. I struggle so much. I struggle so much in those conditions. What track is this? It's ZANDVORT, but in reverse.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
What? Yeah, no problem. Do I stream other games? No, not really. The algorithms that exist on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, my viewership's a lot higher when I play F1 in comparison to anything else I try to play. Even if I play another racing game, it's just nowhere even close. So yeah. So I mean, I do some content with AMS2. I have some future content planned with AMS2. Nothing like stream-wise. We'll probably just do videos, but yeah. You know, AC Evo, once that finally kind of comes along, you know, I'll probably dabble with that a little bit more, but that's really about it. Yeah, it's tough as I go wide again, and now I'm getting lapped. I'm getting overtaken by a Piastri now. I'm losing a lot of time, but just trying to kind of tiptoe right now at the moment. Yeah, it's really good. It's just, unfortunately, I enjoy a good single player experience, and AC Evo does not have that. So. Wait, don't you keep both feet on the pedals? It's just more comfortable for me to take my left foot off. Truthfully. Where'd you buy the suit? I found it off of somebody on Etsy. But, I mean, you can find it so many different places online, honestly. I'm sure you could. If you just Google Apex GP race suit, you'll find a ton of options. You set up multi-class in single car in EVA? Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's enough really content in the game yet to justify it, and even then, like, again, the AI experience just isn't great in Evo. Like, at that point, like, I'll go play AMS2 instead.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
How'd you get that overlay? It's a mod that you could find on Overtake. Overtake.gg. Alright, now we're finally getting the rhythm. Ooh, oh, Aaron almost dumped the car on exit there. Total cost of the setup before. Oh, and he's coming back at me. Okay. See, chat, we're in dry conditions. We're very slow in a straight line. We don't have a lot of straight line speed. Again, the only reason why we're so far out ahead is solely because of strategy. Total cost of the setup, though, before the PCs, about 3K, give or take. Should check out AMS2? Absolutely. I think anybody should check out AMS2. If you have a PC and you're looking for a good sim racing game, play AMS2.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
It's a good time. It's a really good time. Highly recommend. Dude, you're being asked the same 5 questions for the last 20 laps? It's every stream, man. Every stream I get asked the same questions all stream long. And that's okay. I don't mind answering them. I don't mind answering them. I'd rather people ask those questions over and over again than stream to nobody saying anything, you know? So, perfectly okay. Thank you for that sub. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I gotta turn off that audio alert and fix it. For whatever reason, it has like a black background to it, and I don't know why. Favorite road car? Ooh, that's a good question. It's a good one. Probably Honda Civic Type R. Now, if we're talking like luxury road car, I mean the Ferrari 488 Spider, that's my dream car, but we're talking about something that's at least reasonable cost. Type R Honda Civic. It's a nice car. Is this online play? No, this is the MyTeam Career Mode. Elias, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Car costs as much as your setup? No, that car costs a lot more than my setup. Matthew, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How are the upside down pedal? Like, how do they feel? They feel great. I love them. You can definitely buy it. Brother, if you want to come on over to my YouTube channel and gift me about 20,000 members, then yes, I could buy it. AI difficulty set to 105. But, Chad, the only reason why we're so far ahead right now is solely because of strategy. That's it. Ah, I got wide. Whoops. Never happened. Y'all didn't see it. Y'all didn't see shit. How do you transition back to regular ZANDVORT after racing reverse for so long? That's a great question, honestly. That is a great question. I mean, I've done regular ZANDVORT so many times that, like, the muscle memory is definitely there in comparison to this, you know what I mean? What color on the 488? Oh, you gotta go red. Gotta go red. Thank you for that follow. Why you rewind? 'Cause why not? Dude, if I didn't use rewinds, I would never finish a race. I would literally never finish a race. Edits, thank you for that follow as well. In the JDM cars? Not really. Not really. He the man. Thank you for the follow as well. TikTok, you guys have been killing it. Yellow, sorry, not sorry. I mean, bro, you gotta go Ferrari red. If you're gonna own a Ferrari, you gotta go Ferrari red. It's just, I feel like that's law. Although yellow Ferrari does look kind of clean. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, it looks clean. Wish the mod had a G-force counter. I think the guy who makes these mods actually has one that you can do. I think. Finishing on the tires, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna finish on the mediums. I mean, it was like lap, what was it, chat? Lap like 50 that we boxed onto the mediums. They'll definitely last the rest of the way. Away. Lap 53? Yeah, so I mean, 20 laps on mediums around ZANDVORT, that's not a problem at all. What does the gold sector mean? It means that it's slower than my other sectors that I've done. I have a question. Does the comfort level of the setup affect how you perform in-game? Comfort level of, like, my sim racing setup? Is that what you're asking? I think it can make an impact, but I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Rose said it best. You know, how comfortable you are with the setup, that's truly what makes the difference. Me, like, you know, I talk about, like, my inverted pedals all the time. Like, I love these pedals. It's hard for me to adjust back to pedals that aren't inverted, you know? So. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing longer races, obviously that makes a difference too. Is there a big difference between 5 Newton meter and 8 Newton meter? Yes. Yeah, I would say there's a noticeable difference between the two. It's not major, but I do think you notice it. What's that noise? The hell was that? Anyway, I don't know if y'all heard that. It sounded like there was an elephant in my room. How do you put the Halo HUD? It's an overlay mod that you can find on Race Department. Or sorry, Overtake, formerly known as Race Department. Sorry, I thought I heard something again. I thought. I like the My Next Level Racing. I think it's solid. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a good setup. It's free. As far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware. It's my window. It's the wind. That's what it is. God damn it, I did it again. It's the wind. It's really windy outside, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like air that's like kind of getting in between like the storm window and the window itself. But like, yeah, my bedroom windows do it too. I didn't realize the windows in here did it. It's funny. What window does it? It's this one. It's the one that's like on the front of the house. It literally sounded like there was an elephant in the room. Why does it do it? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. Fun things like that always happen when I'm racing. Yeah, I mean, dude, it happens sometimes, you know? Those little distractions. Rui, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. TikTok, you guys have been crazy today. YouTube as well, man. I appreciate y'all. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Appreciate everybody, man. For real. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Window reminding you exorcism do? Hey, don't joke about that, man. It might be. Is this F124? No, this is F125. Dude, some of my favorite clips are when you see content creators streaming, like, and they're just so invested in a game, their kid walks in and scares the hell out of them because they just so invested in what's going on. It happens to me all the time, dude. I'll be sitting on my computer playing a game, and the girlfriend walks in and, you know, say hi or whatever, and scares the living shit out of me. If I want to change that window, it's a brand new window. It's a brand new window, so I'm not trying to do that. How do you get yours to look like that? It's a ostrich. It's an overlay mod that you can find on Race Department, or sorry, Overtake, formerly known as Race Department. So accustomed to saying Race Department. And thank you for the follow. How much does the setup cost? Without the computers, roughly around 3,000, give or take. Change the Windows supplier, brother. I ain't got that kind of money just lying around to sit here and just randomly change Windows. $3,000? Yes. 3K. USD. Give or take. Might be highballing it a little bit, but it's about that. Look at the lap, it's not funny. Oh. I get it. Haha. 6-7. 6-7. Yeah. Turn up the difficulty. I'm this far ahead because of strategy. It rained. They went on to heavyweights while we were on intermediates. I stayed on intermediates because I thought, hey, I think we could gamble. And we took the advantage. And then it wasn't heavy rain anymore. And then it was light rain again. So it worked out in our favor. Fuck! No, you're good. You're good. Vin, thank you for the follow. William, thank you for the follow as well. Ooh, I need a nap, man. I need a nap. I'm so sleep deprived right now. Scared this. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. I mean, you're not wrong, but he could have tuned in late, you know, missed everything that happened. You know, it's, you know, give him the benefit of the doubt. Give him the benefit of the doubt. A little late there. It's not your fault, it's my phone? Yeah, fair enough. Harry, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. What place am I in? We are in first. We are in first. I did the same and I still picked up. Yeah, well, you know. Hey, it is what it is. Water under the bridge. I don't really care. Hey guys, we're on lap 69. Nice. Why don't you shift up to 8? The reason why we don't shift up to 8th is because the car is not quick enough to go to 8th, to be honest. I'm running a very, like, oh, Jesus, very high downforce setup. So, going, ooh, okay, thought we were gonna go off there. Going up to 8th just doesn't make sense. We'll actually lose time. I see you, Ro. I see you, Ro. Stream 3 apps. You're missing. We're live across the board here, man. We're live on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere. Everywhere. Tire's so good. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. Favorite team? Massive Ferrari fan. Big Ferrari fan. Because you're wearing bowling shoes? I don't know if I'd call them bowling shoes. Tennis shoes or sneakers, sure. How do you get the HUD stuff by the Halo? It's an overlay mod that you could find on Overtake. Me too, but it's a disappointment every year. Amen to that. Amen to that. Got your first wheel. And those are R5. Nice. Hell yeah. Hope you enjoy it. But they're fire? Well, hey, I'm glad you think they're fire. Because you could actually go over to my website and buy a pair for yourself and get free shipping right now until the end of the year. Fun fact. I designed them myself. Anywho. 2 laps to go, chat. Because of Hamilton, or you love the car? No, I mean, I grew up a Ferrari fan. You know, I was a big Schumacher fan growing up, so. The gloves? That's actually not a common one I get. I don't get too many questions about the gloves anymore. Probably because the race suit just kind of overlooks anything. Oh, you're talking about, like, the whole design thing. No, the shoes. The shoes I'm wearing. It's part of my whole, like, merch collection that I got on there. Full speed ahead collection. I just my support. Shout out to you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, the shoes. Became a Ferrari fan with Kimmy. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Mario, thank you for the follow.
Okay, final lap. Let's go.
All right, chat. Here we go. Final lap. Here we go. Let's just bring her home. Strategy worked out. Oh, God. In our favor. Tremendously. Tremendously. Hell of a call to just stay out on inters during the heavy rain. And I mean, the setup was great for inter conditions, too, which is a massive help as well. And yeah, just a great race. It's a great race for us. As our times have shown, like, granted I've made some mistakes here at the end quite a bit, but as our times have shown, you know, if we had a dry race this entire time, I don't think we would have won this race at all, but hey, we'll take it. We will take it. We'll take it as we come home with the checker flag and our first ever reverse Zandvoort race.
Absolutely.
We take the dub.
Awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
We take the dub. W, chat. Oh, I am sore. W. Play the Crew Motorfest? I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Who's the best F1 driver in the community? I don't really know my community well enough to answer that question, unfortunately. Our community, my community is growing quite a bit. And, you know, I'm finding a lot of new regulars to the channel, you know what I mean? So, kind of hard to say. Kind of hard to say.
From lights out to the checkered flag, this is what they're racing for. It's points and a trip to the podium.
Crew Motorfest is fun for like open world messing around. Yeah, Forza Horizon's a better version of the Crew Motorfest, though, in my opinion. It's kind of my 2 cents there. Anyone else having issues with Fantastic Wheel freezing mid-race? Fuck was that? I personally haven't, but yeah, I would just report it. Make sure your pins are good. Make sure your firmware is up to date. All that fun stuff. Forza with a wheel is horrible. That it is, but the Crew Motorfest isn't much better, to be honest with you. But is that all for today? That is all for today. Yeah, I'm beat. I got some running around I got to do too, and I'm running on like 2.5, 3 hours of sleep. So
after an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Formula One.
Thank you. Did I have to pay for the Apex GP car? Sort of, because you had to get the Icon edition or the Deluxe edition of the game to get it, but now you can't get it anymore. So to answer your question, yes, but you can't get it anymore. But anywho, chat, yeah, massive win. That was huge for us. Not that it really made that much of a difference, but it did kind of help us looking at where everybody placed. I mean, Callie finished 5th, George finished 7th. I mean, that's the 2 people that we're going up against. So we made a decent dent on them here this weekend. So if we could somehow magically just keep getting results like that for the rest of the way, we could actually get back in this title fight. Red Bull is struggling as of late, man. I don't know what's going on here in this little mid portion of the season, but we got a couple more tracks that like I feel pretty comfortable at, so we might be able to make some waves here. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. How much was it? I think it was like an extra like $20 or something like that. But again, you can't get it anymore. So like I think Icon Edition was like 60, I think. I don't remember. But like I said, unfortunately you can't get it anymore. So do people get paid for tournaments? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. I did have that low on Real life. Red Bull, I mean. Alright, Ro over on YouTube says they do. But I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, like F1 esports. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like F1 esports, sure. Obviously. I mean, you're playing professionally at that point. I don't know if like Creator Series does any sort of payouts. I don't think they do, because I think that's just literally just a bunch of content creators just kind of doing their thing. But yeah, look at time trial. Yeah, dude, this is literally all they do. This is their life. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I'm not quick enough for that either. Oh. That Creator Series was the same as us. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Like it's essentially just all it is. It's just literally just content creators like coming together to kind of do things on a little bit bigger stage. But yeah, I don't think they do a payout or anything like that. Look, B, I am exhausted. I'm so tired. I didn't go to bed until, if I had to guess, probably like 1:30. And then was up probably about an hour later, or an hour and a half later. And then fell back asleep, but then had to be up at 5 a.m. So yeah, I'm tired. I'm very, very tired. And I wanted to get a workout in too, and that didn't happen. And I honestly don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm beat. I'm so tired. The grind never stops. To be fair, I had to get up early because the girlfriend had a surgery this morning. Nothing major. It was a very minor surgery, but I had to take her to it, obviously, and then bring her home. So that's why. That's why. It wasn't anything crazy, but yeah. But anywho, chat, I am going to call it there. I do appreciate every single one of you tuning in. Appreciate y'all. I appreciate that as well. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks for hanging out, man. Seriously, you guys were incredible today, man. I honestly couldn't keep up with chat today. There's so many people chatting at one point. I honestly couldn't keep up with y'all. So I do appreciate y'all. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Once again, friendly reminder over on YouTube. We did finally make partner on YouTube. So a round of applause to those on YouTube who watch and tune in and hang out and sub and all that fun stuff, man. Seriously, man, you guys are the best. You guys are awesome. I do greatly appreciate y'all. You know, Twitch, Kick, and of course TikTok. Appreciate you guys following as well. And yeah, man, if you ever so choose to do so, if you really like the content and you want maybe some access to some exclusive stuff over on YouTube, feel free to hit that member button and or join button and become a member. And I don't have everything fully set up yet, but we got some things coming for you to be able to become a member on the channel, to make, I can't talk, to make being a member on the channel worthwhile. That's all I'm saying. But once again, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I can't see if I can figure out this window thing, along with a million other things I got to try to figure out here and fit a nap in too. But thank you for hanging out. Thanks for being here. We will be back on tomorrow. We'll continue the grind, continue F1. Tomorrow is Monza. Monza's next, which I thoroughly enjoy. So should be fun. Can't wait. I'm excited. Thank you again to everyone. Appreciate y'all. Much love. And as always, stay safe out there. Be kind to one another. Love one another. Adios. Peace out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Later.